Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in, Yarden, Boblaw, 574, McBail, Save the Game Media. Fine Wednesday to you all today. Of course, it is Nintendo Direct Day. I am so excited to watch the Direct with y'all today. It's gonna be a fun day. So we got some big plans today. In fact, I'm kind of running the podcast circuit a little bit today because we are actually we're doing the Nintendo Direct now, and then we will be doing the Xbox Drive at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time today. But we're actually going to be live streaming after this over on the Twitch channel as well, so you can definitely go watch me over there, as well as we play some Nintendo games to celebrate that it is Nintendo Direct Day. And then of course Nintendo Drive on at 10 p.m. tonight. So it's gonna be a busy day for you, boy, but it's gonna be super fun today. I'm so excited. Oh, also Project X Talk. I'll be there with Kevin Ainsworth tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, over on Save the Game Media as well. So there you go. I almost forgot about you, Kevin. I didn't actually forget about you, but I hope everyone's having a lovely morning. We got 5 minutes to go before this starts. In fact, I'll even click over. We've just got the standard Nintendo Direct thing here. Should start in a couple minutes here. But again, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I know that they really gave no notice for this, so I imagine most of y'all are probably at work today. But whereas today just happens to normally be my day off, so it's just one of those things where it kind of came together where I was really the only one on staff who was able to kind of be here today, unfortunately. So that's just the way Nintendo does things. But I'm excited because I actually do really like Nintendo stuff. I've actually got my Switch right here because, again, we're going to be probably playing some Switch or Super Nintendo a little bit later today. Either or. It depends on what they announce today. But I'm excited to see some new Switch games, whether it's, new third-party games like, the RPGs, the Square Enix stuff and whatnot. Or also the first-party stuff with maybe Metroid. Maybe, please, for the love of God, can we maybe see Metroid Prime 4 or even just Metroid Prime 2 and 3? Even if they don't show Prime 4, I will at least take those and be a happy camper. As well, I think there could be a lot of surprises here. A 2D Mario game sounds like it's probably, a perfect thing that might slot in here, as well as some other stuff. It should be a fun show. Just listen to our predictions episode. Ooh, Kevin. Ooh, I know you're. I know, again, like you probably listened this morning before work. We had some interesting predictions, and Sean and Lachlan and Seth kind of laughed off some of my predictions, but it's just one of those things where it's like I also had to make sure to predict things that I knew they weren't going to predict. So that's why I had some of the weirder I basically created Ryan's RPG wish list. Is kind of like some of the predictions I kind of came up with on that particular show, because I knew Seth or Lachlan or Sean weren't going to pick any of those. That's a busy day, says Yarden. Absolutely, it's gonna be quite the day. Shh! Don't tell my boss I'm watching this, Bob Live. I imagine that's a lot of people today. You're definitely not the only one in that boat. I think a lot of people are like, oh no, please don't tell anyone I work with that the Nintendo Direct's actually happening today. 10 p.m. here, perfect timing for a Direct, says McBail. Yeah, I imagine if you're in a European territory, it's probably this is probably the perfect time for y'all, especially because you're probably not working, unless you're someone like me who actually works until 11 o'clock every night. And I think it's gonna be good. So here, I'll even switch over now so we can kind of get the official countdown going. Of course, I have to make sure that the Starfield controller is prominently featured in the background here, just so people can make sure that it's the Starfield is well represented, along with my anime figures on the side here, and of course my copy of Legends or Trails from Zero as well. It's got to be here too. I'm calling the announcement of new hardware. We don't see it, but they acknowledge it exists, and we see more in the upcoming months. See, that's the thing, Bobla. I don't know if I agree with you, because I feel like that's something we're going to see at the September Direct or the fall Direct or whatever the next Direct after this one is. Because if the hardware is not going to be out till next year, I think it makes much more sense to kind of reveal that closer to when that hardware is going to be available. Kind of like what they did with the Switch when they announced it in, I think it was October or November, and then they had the big showcase for it in January, and then it was out that March. I feel like that's what they do for Switch 2. If they show hardware here, I think it'll be more inconsequential hardware, almost like if they do like a Pikmin 4 bundle with the Switch, like a Pikmin 4 Switch, or if they do like if Metroid Prime 4 is coming out and they have a Metroid Prime 4 Switch. I think that's more along the lines of what I kind of expect for hardware, but who knows? I could be wrong. I would love to be wrong about something like that, but that's just personally how I feel about that. Okay, so stream's going to start in about a minute. So again, as we kind of go today, because I'm doing this a little bit differently than what we did with our Summer Game Fest things, volume might be out of whack. If it is, please tell me. I will adjust it on the fly. I will turn on closed captioning as well, and that's always fun. I can't sleep knowing this is happening, so I'm watching here in my bed, says Fulia. Welcome on in, Fulia. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Absolutely. How many RPGs do we see today, says Yarden? Honestly, Yarden, I think we see a bunch. I think RPGs are like always a staple at Nintendo Direct, and I think that's going to be one of the big categories of games we're going to see today. Whether it's, and maybe not even just from Square Enix, I think we might see some RPGs from other companies. I keep thinking that Sega's going to have a new RPG, whether it's beyond Persona, like something like Valkyria Chronicles or Shining Force or something else. That's why I made the Shining Force prediction. So I expect RPGs aplenty today. I also expect farming simulators aplenty as well. Oh, here we go. It's go time. Let's get in there with this Nintendo Direct. Everyone get hyped. Let's do this. 2023 and then winter.
Hello, everyone.
For the rest of it.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll also be joining today.
That was the latest trailer for the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, the paid DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The first half of the trailer took place at a festival in the countryside.
Thank you so much for liking the stream.
Well,
like the stream, y'all.
Like
Like the stream if you like Pokemon.
Or
Or even if you don't like Pokemon, please like the stream.
More details on this DLC
Thank you, Fulia.
will be available in the future.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, a special event will be held in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
Ooh, there you go. Sign into the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet today to get your free stuff.
Batch of headlines.
All right, headlines. Let's go. Give me that Sonic Superstar.
Supersonic squad of superstars.
Welcome on in,
Sonic
Pat.
and friends are spin dashing into a brand new 2D side-scrolling game, Sonic Superstars. 12 brand new zones.
Just inject
away.
this game into my veins. I'm so
See
ready
through
for a new
beautiful
Sonic,
world
2D Sonic
as
game.
Sonic. Take to the skies as Tails.
Here we go.
Scale
They're
walls
going to
and
teach us how
climb
all the
as
characters in
Knuckles.
Sonic work, you guys. It's
Or
very
swing
exciting.
a powerful hammer as Amy Rose. By harnessing the incredible power of the Chaos Emeralds, you can summon a storm of clones.
This does not look like a mobile game. I agree, Sean. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I'm excited for this game. I think it looks great.
And for the first time in the series, local co-op is available for up to 4 players.
Also, local co-op is going to be a nightmare in this game.
Combine your powers and take
It's going to
on
be
the
so
evil
silly to
Dr.
play co-op
Ant-Man.
with friends in this game.
When
Like,
Sonic
oh my god.
Superstars
I can't wait to
launches
see the
on
Let's
Nintendo
Plays of people
Switch
playing this with
system
friends.
fall. A cozy life is just
Oh,
around the
just for
corner.
Luckliff, a cozy life is around the corner. Here we go.
Welcome to Palea. In this free-to-play adventure sim, create the idyllic life of your dreams.
I'll even be quiet 'cause it's a
alongside
cozy game, you
in-game
guys.
characters And players from all over the world. Build houses, decorate your home plot, grow crops in your garden, and more. Play with other residents in online co-op or carve out your blissful life solo.
Is this an MMO?
And
If
if you're
only.
eager to
We need a
explore,
good cozy
there's
MMO, Sean.
plenty
I
of
don't know what
life
they're doing
beyond
here.
the village. Set off on a vast journey to uncover Palea's many mysteries. Or just kick back and relax at home. How you live is entirely up to you. What kind of coziness will you choose? Palea is free to play and launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Ignite your heart.
Let's go. It's Persona time, Matt.
The Phantom Thieves return in this.
Let's see if they show us anything besides what we saw in that trailer before.
When the group ends up in an unfamiliar world, they must join forces with a revolutionary named Arena to combat the armies that
See, I actually
control.
Believe it or not, this particular trailer
Assess the situation.
is doing more for me with this game because it just seems just, you know, so much more smoother. Like they edged out the smoothed out the edges with this one, where it just, you know, the graphic fidelity looks much better on this trailer for some reason than the last one.
One more. Then surround your foes and take them out with dramatic flair using the new all-out attack, Triple Threat. The fusion ability.
I love the Lin music going in the background too. Just an added touch. And this looks awesome. I'm loving like the deeper look on this game.
And what truths lie hidden in this strange world. A revolutionary tale will ignite when Persona 5 Tactica launches on Nintendo Switch November 17th.
Sorry, Kevin. They won't tell us. They won't tell us it's on Game Pass.
Check your local retailers.
Physical pre-orders begin today. Maybe there's a stupid edition for that game.
Step into a Saturday morning cartoon. Calling all heroes for the first-person roguelike adventure, Myth Force. Enter a high fantasy world inspired by Saturday morning cartoons of the past.
This isn't kidding. It definitely looks like something like He-Man or She-Ra or something like that.
Treacherous tombs and
but it looks like it plays like Elder Scrolls. Garrett says, "You aspire." Yeah, but this is the game that came out instead of KOTOR Remake from Aspire. Garrett, that's what happened.
Plus, up to 4 brave heroes can share the adventure in online co-op.
This looks kind of cool.
Drop in and out at any time as you face the many perils
Although
ahead.
it looks like a co-op heavy game, so I don't know if I'd want to check it out, but it looks cool.
Force launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
But to Garrett's point, it's Aspire, so I don't know how good the quality's going to be.
This Splat Fest is going to be pretty sweet.
Oh, a Halloween Splat Fest. Maybe some DLC.
The next Splatfest for the Splatoon 3 game has been confirmed.
Oh my god.
Okay,
is this seriously a Splatoon Splatfest announcement during the Switch? Or during the Direct? Is this seriously what we're doing now? They're not showing the DLC, they're just announcing a Splatfest. Like, what ice cream flavor do you like?
These choices are delicious.
What are we doing here? This was a mistake.
Plus, get splatting and themed battles with challenges.
And absolutely, Stingray X, you were on the right page.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Returns.
That was Detective Pikachu Returns.
That's going to be the big fall game, Detective Pikachu Returns. And Pokemon DLC.
What cases will Tim and this tough-talking Pikachu solve together? More info.
So currently, Seth is Winner Predictions game. Oh, it's Super Mario RPG. Is this a remake or a remaster, or is it just on NSO? No, it is a full remake of Super Mario RPG. Let's go. So it's a remake of Super Mario RPG in the style of like Link's Awakening or something. Oh my god. You know, people said that this is too good to be true. Well, this is the reality we live in now, where they're remaking Super Mario RPG. Also, all y'all been asking for Gino to be in Smash Brothers for years. But you didn't get that, but at least you're getting this now. At least Gino's coming back in some way. Oh, this music's so good. This looks like such a faithful remake to this game, to the original game, that I can't believe it actually exists. Because I figured if they were going to remake this game, they would have done it in like a really weird way or something like that, make it more like action oriented or something like that. But like, this is the way to do this. And it's out November 17th, same day as Persona 5 Tactica, because of course it is.
On Super NES,
oh my god.
Super Mario RPG returns.
My body is ready.
New graphics.
Whether you played the original game or not, why not take the opportunity to...
Well, so far, you know, I was a little down on this show so far. This just blew it out of the water. Now it almost doesn't matter what they show us.
That last trailer featured Mario, but he's not the only one getting a game.
Huh? What do you mean?
Huh? What do you
Let's
mean?
take a peek.
Oh. We got a Peach game, it looks like.
That's right. Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game.
That's
When
cool.
she steps on this particular spot on stage,
Huh? Whoa. What on earth is happening?
What on earth is
that's all
happening?
we'll show for now. We'll share more
Oh, come
details
on.
at a later
You can't
date.
tease us like that with a Princess Peach
Koizumi.
game and tell us nothing about it.
There's actually something else.
What?
Oh, Luigi's Mansion
A
Dark
visually
Moon?
enhanced version of Luigi's Mansion
Yeah.
Dark Moon, originally released on Nintendo 3DS, is in development.
This is
We
the
look
year of
forward to
Mario.
seeing
Look at
more of
what's
Luigi's
happening here.
ghostly antics.
Both games will launch next year.
Okay, so the Peach game and Luigi's
Mario,
Mansion
Princess
Dark Moon
Peach,
remake come out next year.
And Luigi. Looks like Mario fans have a lot of games to look forward to.
There's so much Mario
Details
stuff.
will be shared in the future. All right, let's see some more headlines.
Oh,
Become Gotham City's ultimate
Batman Return to Arkham Collection finally comes to Switch, it looks like. This has been rumored for, like, years that this collection was going to come to Switch, and here we go. It's finally here.
Discuss. I want you to know the fear that is coming. This is the beginning of the end for you, Dark Knight. You're all going down.
You still know how to make an entrance.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman!
Today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
Again, these games are cool, but it's one of those things where I think most of us have played these already. If you haven't, though, they're great games. And looks like Arkham Knight is coming to Switch as well. That was not in the rumor about this, so that's actually cool.
Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here.
Batman Arkham Trilogy.
Batman
launches on
Arkham
Nintendo
Trilogy
Switch.
this fall. I like that. I like that extreme voice it was going for.
Play your cards right, Mercenary.
Oh, some kind of card game.
Lead your mercenaries through cursed dungeons in the
Gloomhaven.
lands of Gloomhaven. Your tactical prowess is all that stands between
I'm gonna
riches
say
and
this to me is a
death.
Garrett Bland game,
This
and definitely not a
adaptation
Ryan
board
game.
features
Definitely not a
turn-based
not a
card
thing. For me.
battles with RPG elements. Unleash deadly combos and bring doom upon your foes.
Someone did say card
Beware,
game, Garrett Bland.
exhaustion
Even though
is
there aren't really any
closing.
cards here. I'm not seeing
Choose from
cards, but they keep
17
talking
different
about cards.
mercenaries. Brave
So I'm
over
gonna take this
260
McDonald's coffee
grueling missions
that I got.
and
I'm
master
gonna
over
just sip it
1,000
while we watch
abilities.
this.
Hone your deck, set up synergies, and gain every advantage to survive. Grit your teeth and earn your keep when
Sure.
Gloomhaven launches on the
Gloomhaven. I
Nintendo
think that's on
Switch
PC,
system,
or it was a
September
board
18th.
game.
Pre-orders
If
for the
MG Bale
Mercenaries and
I
Gold
think is correct
Editions
about
begin
that.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Come out September 18th.
Keep the dance
All right,
party
I'm going to mute the stream during Just Dance because it is Just Dance, and we do not want to have the stream pulls it down for this hone your deck ride. How are we feeling so far about this direct, Sean? I actually was a little bit down on it at first because I think there was some good stuff, but it was that Pokemon DLC trailer just went on too long. But Mario RPG got and the Mario announcements got me so happy that, you know, at this point I'm good with just about anything. But we'll see. time. You know what you need to do, Ryan? Time to sing. No, because I know this isn't going to go on long enough for me to need to sing anything at this point. Started very poorly, but Detective Pikachu owned. Onward was awesome. Yeah, Detective Pikachu looked good too. I'm actually curious to see how that one plays, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see more of that game. Final Fantasy 16 reviews are fire right now. I'm definitely going to have to look at those after the stream today. I'm going to unmute the stream now because I think we're probably got past it. There we go.
A silent hope lies in a world without words. One day, a once peaceful realm was silenced by its king. Now, 7 wordless warriors will rise. In this action RPG, these heroes bound by fate must work together.
I like action RPGs. Tell me more.
And find the secluded king. However, with its
Silent
ever-changing
Hope.
dungeons and powerful foes,
It's an Xseed game.
conquering the abyss.
We don't get to see Xseed too much at the
thieves
Nintendo Direct.
Wield weapons like swords, bows, magic, and more to survive this deadly chasm. After you return to base, materials you've collected will
Yeah,
help you
Garrett, you're
cultivate
probably right. This
resources
is definitely
and
kind of my
forge
kind of
new
game.
items. Repeated forays into the abyss will enable you to grow stronger and dive deeper.
Can you hear me?
I don't know if I love
Your guide
the
on this journey
crafting
is the
stuff.
kingdom's sorrowful princess, encased in a crystal of her
I
own
do like
tears.
action RPGs, and I like
And
Xseed
through a
games. I think they're
mysterious
like
power,
always like a
her
mixed
voice
bag.
reverberates in the
But I
hearts
think
of
they
the
put out some
silent
good stuff.
warriors.
So
Why did the king steal the world's words? And what awaits the warriors in
you
the
can
depths of the
can
abyss?
color me interested on this one.
Silent Hope.
Silent Hope,
dives onto
October
Nintendo
3rd.
Switch, October 3rd.
Well, it's coming out the week after Cyberpunk and a bunch of other stuff,
Sparks will
so
fly
I
in
don't know
these
if I'm going to play
Nintendo
it.
Switch games. Cast spells and cultivate your best life in Fae Farm.
Oh, Locklith's time to shine.
Make
Fae
use of
Farm
magic to complete
has
tasks
appeared.
and fend off
It's the
mischievous
fayest of all the
foes.
farms.
Enrich your farm to help your character flourish. Decorate your space to improve your stats for the day ahead. And enchant your friends locally or online in 4-player co-op. Fae Farm launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch September 8th. Pre-orders, including an in-game bonus, are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I've seen so much of this game. This
Zoom into
Garrett.
wild racing action.
You're not wrong,
Hot
Garrett.
Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
Oh, we're
Choose
finally
from
seeing
over
what this game looks like,
130
because
vehicles
they
and
announced this
co-op
game
outrageous
with
stunts
basically
to
just a
avoid
logo.
obstacles, find shortcuts,
We're finally seeing what this
and
game
knock
actually
your
looks like. And
rivals out
it
of
looks
the
like
way.
more Hot Wheels.
Unleash your creativity
Is all I'm gonna say.
by modifying your vehicles and building your own tracks. Race locally with friends in split-screen co-op.
I want Vampire
Plus,
Survivors
up to
on
12
Switch.
players can
I
hit
think
the
we all
track
do. I can't
online.
see. I think we
Grab
all want
the
Vampire
wheel
Survivors
when
on
this game
Switch.
speeds onto the Nintendo Switch system October 19th. Get your chassis looking classy in Manic Mechanics.
Manic Mechanics, a
Grab a
game
part,
where it's like
fix it
Overcooked,
up.
but you're a mechanic.
And toss it over. Repair vehicles quickly to earn points in solo play or 4-player co-op.
Well, this is something.
But watch out for treacherous pits, pesky UFOs, and other workplace
God, those
hazards.
pesky UFOs
Manic
on the
Mechanics
site
launches
hazards.
first for
Let me tell you
consoles
what.
on Nintendo Switch July 13th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Introducing the second paid DLC for Mario plus
Well, we got
Rabbids
Mario
Sparks
Rabbids
of Hope.
DLC. Maybe we'll find out when this actually comes
Mario
out.
and friends journey to a musical planet.
Why do I have a meeting in
New
8
areas
minutes?
to
You're gonna miss all the
explore
good stuff, Garrett.
and
I'm
new
sorry.
enemies to battle. What else will they find in this world of melodies? This new DLC, The Last Spark Hunter, launches later today.
Ooh, Mario Rabbids DLC out
A demo
today.
of the main game is available now
And
on
if you haven't
Nintendo
played it, the
eShop.
demo's out, and it's a fun game. Y'all should check it out.
You really think you stand
Uh,
a chance against
Is this Dragon Quest Monsters? I know people were really excited when they announced a new Dragon Quest Monsters game. I've never played these games though.
Very well.
You are now cursed, unable to harm monsters.
What? What the?
You're going to have to become a monster wrangler.
You're gonna have to become a monster wrangler. And there we go. We got that Dragon Quest theme in there. With your boy Blue Slime. And Metal Slime. And the other slimes you find in Dragon Quest.
One of us. Let's go.
For those that haven't played these games before, these games are basically just Dragon Quest Pokemon style games. Like where you collect monsters. It's the whole... And you have them battle and stuff. Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince. So Pokemon third-party game. That's basically it.
Hero is here.
December 1st.
That was Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince from Square Enix. What kind of journey will you take to become the master of monster kind? Please be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Next, we have more news on a certain game with plant-like creatures.
Oh, here comes Pikmin. So if Pikmin's in the middle of the show, then what's at the end of the show?
Welcome.
What
to
have
the
they got
Rescue
for us
Corps.
at the end of this great
As
showcase?
its newest recruit, you'll venture to a mysterious planet with all sorts of life forms. There,
Sean, that's how it
you'll
cuts
meet
through space. Come
plant-like
on, that's how it cuts
creatures
through the
called
wind
Pikmin.
that's in space, is the propeller. That's how that works.
And the adorable rescue pup, Ochi. Good boy. Your mission, should you choose to
Man,
accept,
imagine if
repair
they
the
spent the
damaged
next
Rescue
15
Corps
minutes talking
spaceship
just about
and
Pikmin 4.
save any castaways you find. All right, let's explore together. Once plucked, Pikmin are ready for action. Blow your whistle to gather them and have them follow you. Throw your little buds at things, and they'll start working for you. Ochi will also prove to be a great
Please no,
canine
says Kevin.
companion.
Oh, we are doing this, Kevin. It's
He
happening.
can carry items.
15
with
minutes of this, of the
Or
Pikmin
smash
dog
obstacles
carrying
in your way.
objects around.
him. And if you need a flotation device, well, there you go. Ochi can even stand up to the wildest creatures. Collect lots of treasures
Ooh, Game Boy
scattered
Advance
around the
SP.
planet to fix the spaceship's radar and open up new areas to explore. Exploration isn't limited to the surface, though. Why not take the plunge underground? Here, a completely different environment awaits. Unusual
Ooh, it's like
contraptions,
Zelda. You got that underground you gotta explore.
native creatures. And even more treasures are around every corner. You might unexpectedly find some castaways, too.
Nintendo really into spooky depths these days. Yes, definitely Bobla. That is a theme I am detecting
wait a
at this
minute.
point.
This leafy individual just nabbed the castaway. You've got to stop him. It's time.
Oh my
for
god,
Dandori battle.
they castaway, they've got a dog too.
Embrace the art of Dandori by strategically
We gotta stop 'em, they
issuing
also have a
commands
dog.
to your Pikmin and Ochi. Collect more objects than your opponent within the time limit to win, and save the castaway. By rescuing castaways, you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp, which is right next to your spaceship. Train Ochi and teach him new skills. Or build new equipment and items to help make exploration more manageable. For the first time in the Pikmin series, you can eventually set out for night expeditions.
Night expeditions.
But there's a catch. Nightfall sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert. Thankfully,
It's just like
you'll
the,
come
it's like the
across
Blood
new
Moon where they
glow
just
Pikmin,
go all
which
crazy
only
at
appear
nighttime.
At night. Find luminals that produce valuable glow sap. These mounds also attract various wildlife. so use glow Pikmin to drive them away and protect the Luminals. Many more surprises await on this uncharted planet. But with the Pikmin and Ochi by your side, no challenge is too big or too small.
I've never played a Pikmin game, says Matt Sawinski. Believe it or not, Matt,
Pikmin 4.
I've never played a Pikmin game either. So I'm actually, I actually might check this one out. It might be my first Pikmin
In
game.
past Pikmin games, you had to return to your spaceship before sundown. However, in this latest entry, you can now venture out at night.
Big Bales says, do we really need to know all that right now? We kind of do. We kind of do, at least a little bit.
We have even more Pikmin news to share.
Oh, more Pikmin stuff.
HD versions of the first 2 Pikmin games, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will launch on Nintendo
Oh,
eShop later
Pikmin
today.
1 and 2 out later today. Go get your Pikmin
Plus,
fix on
ahead
today.
of the game's release, a demo of Pikmin 4 will be available on Nintendo eShop on June 28th. The demo can be enjoyed even if you've never played a game in the Pikmin series before, so we hope you'll try it out when it releases.
Ooh, so in 7 days we'll get the
Okay,
demo for
let's
Pikmin
see
4
a few
as well.
more headlines.
That's so much Pikmin. Oh, it's Metal Gear. Let's go.
A series of stealth action games is infiltrating Nintendo Switch as
Dum,
Metal
dum,
Gear
dum,
Solid
dum, dum.
Master Collection Volume 1. This compilation includes Metal Gear Solid, infiltrate and regain control
Look, it's
of
just the
Shadow
PS1
Rose
version
Asylum.
again. It's so good. I
Metal
can't
Gear
wait.
Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
This is honestly going to be like a
Retrieve
great
deadly amphibious
version to play
weapon.
on the go. Because it was great on the Vita when they did 2 and 3 there. So
Survive the
I'm
jungle
excited.
And confront your former mentor. You can also enjoy the games that started
It's
the
that Metal
series.
Gear collection,
Metal
Sean.
Gear
We got it
and
announced like a
Metal
month
Gear
and a half
2
ago.
Solid Snake, as well as the NES versions of both
Ooh.
Metal Gear and
The
Snake's
NES
Revenge.
games, we didn't know they were going to be in there. We know now. That's awesome.
This compilation also contains the first Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel and its sequel. Additional
Dude, this
content
collection is going to be
includes
awesome.
screen
I mean,
books
Konami's
and
been doing
master
great
books with
collections as of
story and
late, so
character info,
I am very excited
strategy
for this.
guides for each game, and a digital soundtrack. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 launches on Nintendo Switch October
Let's go
24th.
this October. I'm excited.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I'm curious if the
Three
NES games are
Metal
just
Gear
going to be
Solid
Switch
games
only,
will also
or
be
if they're coming to
available
other
separately
platforms.
on Nintendo eShop. It's
Oh,
time to survive.
You got your wish, guys. Vampire Survivors. It's on
Steal
Switch.
Thyself. Vampire Survivors is coming to Nintendo Switch. Do you have what it takes to survive a 30-minute onslaught of monsters?
Sean Capri's Game of the Year, Game of the
Stay on
Century,
move to
as Sean
avoid
corrects me.
enemies and attack automatically with your weapons. Seems easy at first, right? But swarms of increasingly stronger monsters will appear the longer you survive. By getting treasure chests from defeated enemies, or by leveling up.
So Stingray, correction, the NES games were not confirmed before. It was the MSX Metal Gear games that were confirmed. But the NES games were not confirmed until today. So I'm actually excited about that.
What other horrors lie in store? Find out when Vampire Survivors launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
August 17th. Gotta get that Vampire Survivors.
Music and pigeons? Sounds pretty cool.
Oh my god. I can't.
You're a pigeon.
I can't with this
Yeah,
showcase.
You heard that right. Play online in this rhythm battle royale and aim
My
to be the
God.
last bird standing.
It's a pigeon
Up to
rhythm
30
battle
players can
royale
ruffle
game.
Each other's feathers and musical minigames.
Ah.
Copy the leader's actions perfectly in Yes, Commander. Fire
This
a
is,
slingshot to play
this
music
is
in
something.
First piano shooter. Race and fly to the rhythm in To the Sky, and more. With over 20 minigames, you're in for
my
an
God.
impeccably good time.
You're right, Matt. This is definitely a court game.
Get ready to shake those pigeon tails when Headbangers Rhythm Royale bops its way onto Nintendo Switch October 31st.
I mean, that looks like silly fun. That should be a free-to-play game where you get a bunch of friends together to play.
Ready, set, yo! Penny is on the run, entangled in a chaotic audition that veered way off script. She's managed to make some powerful enemies and a newly animated friend. In this 3D platforming adventure from the team behind Sonic Mania, you'll explore the bright and colorful world
That's
of
interesting.
Macaroon, and help Penny and Yo-Yo escape the clutches of the grouchy Emperor Eddie.
So it's a new like Sega 3D platformer from Christian Whitehead. That's interesting.
And power up Yo-Yo to protect Penny from foul play. You can also put your speedrunning skills to the test in time attack mode to unlock special items, complete secret stages, and more. This is your big break, after all. Take the stage when Penny's Big Breakaway launches on Nintendo
Oh, it's not a
Switch
Sega game. It's a private
early
division game.
next year.
That's interesting.
Rev up
All right, we
for
got that
Wave
Mario Kart
5.
DLC. Where's that Kirby? We need Kirby.
A brand new course is racing into Wave
Also,
5
Vanilla
of
Lake.
the Mario
I need
Kart
Vanilla
Deluxe
Lake just
Booster
injected
Course
in my
Pass
veins right
DLC.
now.
Introducing Squeaky Clean Sprint. More characters are also
You got that
being
soap.
added. From Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh, PD Piranha's the new character. It looks like y'all were wrong. No
From
Kirby.
Mario Kart 7, Wiggler.
Got the You got Wiggler.
And from Mario Kart Tour, Kamek.
Oh, that's cool. I like that they brought Comic into this game. Also, no Paullin still.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC.
Not
for
Chris
the
Pratt
Mario
either,
Kart
Sean.
8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
I was kind of hoping that would be today, because then we could just play it after the direct, and it would be so cool.
Enjoy this DLC
But
at no additional cost. The DLC
it is not.
can also be purchased on its own. Two worlds, one fateful encounter. A remake of the second Star Ocean game.
It's Star Ocean time. Let's
with
go.
new graphics that fuse 2D and 3D.
Oh, that's
is on the
interesting.
way. After
It's
a
almost
mission
HD
goes
2D
wrong,
style.
Federation Officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped planet. There, he meets Reyna,
This is very
who
different from
possesses
the other
mystical
Star Ocean
powers. Was it
remake,
fate
which
or
gets me
mere
excited.
Coincidence? Soon after, the two get entangled in a sinister plot within the galaxy. In this science fantasy RPG, select either
For folks that have
Claude
never
or
played this game
Reyna
before,
as
this is
your
an old
hero
PS1
and
game.
play through the
The
story
best Star
from
Ocean
their
game by far,
perspective.
and
You'll also
it
meet
still
over a
holds up to
dozen
date. It's
potential
fantastic.
allies from all walks of life. During your adventure, the hero you chose and the decisions you make will have an impact on who can be recruited to your cause.
The enemy, is it?
Battles take place in real time, and skills can be performed with a single button. New combat.
Yeah, these
features
games.
in this
This game basically
include
plays like an
stunning
old
enemies with
Tales
chain
game,
attacks.
like the old Tales games from the Super
And
NES.
having allies not in your current party unleash follow-up attacks, letting you map out strategic battles in your favor.
I don't know if I love the
As you
choppy
search
frame
for a
rate that's
way
kind of
home,
happening in the
an
battles,
ancient
but
prophecy will
I hope that kind of gets
unfold, and
ironed out
destiny
in the
will
final
be
game.
awakened.
But I'm excited. Like this
Save the planet
is
in
definitely on my
Star
radar.
Ocean, the
I can't
second
wait.
story R, launching on Nintendo Switch
November 2nd.
2nd.
This holiday's starting to get crowded, as if it wasn't already.
It's time to move it.
Oh.
Wario style.
Wario, let's go.
Get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game.
WarioWare games are so fun.
Two Joy-Con controllers, then action. Move your body to take on a flurry of lightning-fast.
I think
micro
Sean
games.
mentioned this last night.
What you
That
do
if there was a
and
WarioWare
how you
game.
move depends on the micro game. React quickly with the right movement, and you'll be on the road to victory.
Oh my god, I love that Mario 64 mini
You've
game.
got two pairs of controllers. Play with a friend in local co-op.
It is exactly
Sync
like
up your
Smooth
actions
Moves,
to beat
Sean.
each micro game. Plus, up to 4 players can live it up across various mini games in party mode. For example, this dicey board game is going to keep you on your toes. Get your body moving in over 200 lightning-fast micro games. In WarioWare, move it.
It's like Shake It,
Launching on
but
the
you're
Nintendo
moving it
Switch
instead.
system, November 3rd.
There we go.
Pre-orders
New
begin
WarioWare
today
game
on
later this
Nintendo
year.
eShop.
It's happening. Please be excited. And look, they're moving it. It's happening.
Why aren't you saying anything?
All right, there's only a couple minutes left in the show.
He was so into it. I
Is it
didn't
2D
want to
Mario
interrupt.
time?
Anyway, this is the latest WarioWare game. You'll use your entire body to strike different poses and complete microgames. We have a few more things to share.
Families can join the fun at Nintendo Live 2023. Play games, enjoy live performances, take photos with some of your favorite characters, and
Look at all these cool things you could do if you travel all the way to Seattle to go to this random Nintendo family event.
Attendees can also compete in on-site tournaments and participate in a last chance qualifier. This all-ages celebration is free and will take place September 1st through 4th in Seattle, Washington. Registration
It's so
for
far
Nintendo
away. It's
Live
too far for a road
2023
trip,
ends
guys.
June 22nd. Head over to the official website and enter the random drawing for a chance to receive tickets. PAX West badge holders interested in attending can visit the official PAX West website for more details.
Oh, it's during PAX
Those
West.
not
That makes a lot
selected
more
have
sense as to
another
why
chance
they're
to
holding it.
attend with the 3 challenge cups this summer. The top 10 players from each will get tickets. Please visit the official website for more details. See you there.
A vast number of players are enjoying their time in Hyrule in The
Oh,
Legend of
the
Zelda:
Tears of the Kingdom.
which released last month. Thank you all very much.
They're just randomly thanking us for playing Zelda?
An amiibo figure of Link from the game was released to coincide with the game's launch. New amiibo of Zelda and Ganondorf
Ooh.
are planned to be released this
New
holiday.
Tears
Hope you're looking forward to it.
Amiibo.
Okay, this next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Oh, here we go. 2D Mario, I'm ready. Ooh, I love this style. This is like so much more refreshing over the new Super Mario Brothers style. I'm digging this music too. Ooh, it's like this psychedelic flower. Just turns the whole world into pipes. Oh my god. Wow, they kind of went out there with this random flower you get. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Here you go, we got overhead map confirmed, Peach and Luigi and Mario confirmed, and Toad. Ooh, Daisy. Everyone wants to play Daisy, everyone. It's happening. Also, they missed the golden opportunity of having Paullin be the 6th character, so you can have like a nice even number of characters. Thank you, Kevin. I'm glad you agree with me. Ooh, October 20th. He says, "Wowie zowie," and he turns into an elephant? What is going on here? We do have so much to discuss, Sean. We really do.
That was the brand new 2D side-scrolling Mario game, Super Mario Brothers
It's bad bar, Sean.
Wonder.
The elephant in the room.
When you touch a Wonder Flower, expect the unexpected. The ground could start moving, or you might turn into something different, for example.
There were also flowers talking. Daisy is playable. And Mario became an elephant at the end. A lot of things happened. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
That's all.
I agree with you, Stingray. I think that's exactly what 2D Mario needed. Like a great refresh like that. Just doing something completely different than before. And that's it. Once again, the disappointment continues. There was no Metroid. But beyond that, that was kind of my only disappointment from the show was just there was no Metroid because everything else, was pretty good. Not everything was amazing because there were kind of some down moments during the direct. But I think we got like a good batch of games here, and I'm glad that we at least know what Nintendo's holiday is going to be at this point. And they went from having literally nothing this holiday to having so much stuff this holiday season. So yeah, I think that this was actually a pretty good direct, but I'm going to kind of save my thoughts because we will be doing the Nintendo Drive this evening, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Myself, Seth, Lockliff, and I will all be gathering together right here on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/carpoolgaming. We will be talking about the direct and also crowning the predictions winner as well. So we're going to probably sign off the stream for now because, folks, in 15 minutes, we're actually going to be moving on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live, because I will be playing Super Metroid to celebrate the direct today. So we're going to be playing so I'm going to bust out the Super Nintendo. We're going to be playing Super Nintendo games on the channel today. So we will be coming back in a little bit for that. And I'll talk about my direct thoughts there too as well if people have questions about that or Final Fantasy 16 reviews, but I want to take a little bit of a 10-minute breather before we do that, because I have the bit of the gauntlet happening today, as I kind of explained earlier, where we got this, we got the Twitch stream, we've got the Xbox Drive at 2, and then I will be on Save the Gaming Media's channel for Project X Talk at 6 o'clock today, and then 10 p.m. Eastern time, Nintendo Drive right here, youtube.com/carpoolgaming. All right, everybody, we'll be back in 15 minutes, twitch.tv/carpoolgaming. Also, good night to all of our Australian friends. Good night, Fulia, and everyone else on that side of the world as well. But anyways, till next time, friends. See ya.